After all these years, still injit griefy like they've known each other forever. I'm still remembering stories I completely forgot about. Oh, I remember, and you're leaving out the best part. You know what's crazy? Everybody who served has a story. Some are hilarious, some are unbelievable, and some probably should have stayed in the barracks. Pull up a chair. The stories are just getting started.
Basic training gets crazy. Drill sergeants scream at you, smoke you, tear apart the bay, and make you clean everything all over again. You get used to it. But there was one day when one of our drill sergeants completely snapped, and for the first time, nobody thought it was part of the training anymore. She came into the bay and ordered everybody to toe the line. Then she pulled out a combat knife, and suddenly everybody started paying attention. Then she took the back of the blade, not the sharp edge, and wiped it across his face.
She started going on this massive rant about life, about how terrible life could be, how miserable everything was, and how we had no idea what people were dealing with outside of that bay. Eventually, the rant reached its breaking point. She turned around and thump! Everything to laugh. Nobody went silent.
Because now we were all thinking the same thing. Okay, this definitely isn't part of basic training. And then things somehow got even crazier. Apparently, she had another knife.
That's when my drill sergeant walked into the bay. Later on, we started custom knife for kids, us. He immediately put his hands up like,
Whoa, hold on.
He managed to get the second knife away from her and immediately started getting us out of the bay. And believe me, nobody needed to be told twice. We were gone. Later on, we started finding out what had been happening behind the scenes, but apparently she'd been having an absolutely terrible year. She'd gone through a divorce, and on top of everything had been piling up for months. Then one tiny incident, she was in with the constant stress and workload of became a drill sergeant, and she snapped. Obviously, none of that made what happened okay, but suddenly that 20-minute rant about how miserable life could become made a lot more sense, and she snapped after that incident. She was basically done as a drill sergeant. And that's one of those army stories, some ridiculous, and some that still make me wonder how any of us made it through. So if you want to hear more, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and pull up a chair, because trust me, I've got stories.